It is quite often human nature to gravitate towards the easier way in life. Like water flowing down a creek will find the path of least resistance through the stones and the debris. I can see that in my earlier days I followed the same path more often than not, without even thinking about it or being aware that that's what I was doing. Certain things, experiences, and people in my life have opened my eyes to this phenomenon, and over the years I've begun to challenge myself more, coming to a crossroads, looking each direction, and doing my best to choose the harder way over the easier way. The greatest rewards have come to me when I've chosen to navigate my way through doors I would have never thought to open. I thank my husband, Steve, for redefining the meaning of perseverance for me and how it pays off, for being the best role model and supporting me in my passions, for most of this would not be possible without him. Thank you, my love. You are my biggest inspiration. A perfect example of this is adopting Clyde, all the way from Arkansas. I knew it wasn't going to be easy to take on an old senior hunting dog who had never lived in a home, was not potty trained, knew next to nothing, had food possession issues, but I am so grateful he is part of our family now. I mean, just look at him. He is just the sweetest soul of a dog. I'd hate to think of where he would be right now without us, and I'd hate to imagine my life without him in it now. Well, we meet again. Hi, guys. So I am here again. I have all this stuff. I have all of the joists down here. Let's talk shop talk for a bit here. So how am I going to get this stuff down? A lot of people have suggested a zip line, and the reality is I'm not going to do that. I'm here to build a cabin, not a zip line. It's just too steep, too complicated. I don't want to put money into a zip line. Like, it's just doesn't feel like the right thing for me. What I think worked really well was taking those 6x6s down just basically by using gravity. So I've, over the last few weeks, thought of quite a few different little contraptions and carts and things to take the wood down with wheels or without wheels, or something protecting the nose of the wood, all sorts of things. And they all have their shortcomings, to be honest. So much so that I think I'm better off to just start with the very most basic way, which is to just strap the material together and slide it down. And then I can grow from there. I got some ratchet straps, and I'm gonna bundle these babies up and then just slide them down and see how it goes. Steve is coming tomorrow. He's bringing out plywood and deck boards, pressure treated deck boards. Let's get this done, because I deserve a swim. I am dirty and hot and sweaty and thirsty and tired. So the straps, the 4 was too heavy for sure. So I took the straps off, and then they all just started sliding down. So I think I'm just gonna try it that way. That's how I'm gonna do it, yeah, for sure. Let me tell you, having to put on pants after hiking up that mountain and then to work all day in them in this heat was, ugh, kind of depressing. Okay. Steve came and he brought 13 pressure treated deck boards and 3 sheets of plywood. We took the plywood down. Steve's taking, this is him. I'm like, no, your back is really bad. He's like,
I'm not dead yet.
so anyway, he wants to help just a little bit more here and there. So we took the plywood down. He's taking the last bit of plywood down now, 1 sheet cut in half. And then I'm going to take the rest of the joists down. But I think he's going to slide the deck boards down while I'm taking the joists down. And then he's going to go to the cabin. He has some welding to do. No. I don't. For more.
What?
A bottle. Ooh. Ooh. What back pain?
Yeah. Oh. Watch it pop.
I am a disgusting mess. I'm filthy and sweaty. I am going to get out of these pants. And so everything is here. All of the, not everything, but all of the joists for here and the joists for the deck and the deck boards. So I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 3, between 2 and 3. I think it's around 3. I'm gonna work till 5, maybe 6, and then go back down to the cabin. And whatever I don't finish now or today, I'll do in the morning on my way back out. Yeah, I'm excited. But Be nice if there was like an outdoor shower here. Turns out I shouldn't have touched my face. I just saw my face. And look at my arm. I told you it was dirty. I did just wash my hands because I'm having some. And I found some cookies. So I'm gonna have a little snack and get back to work. Okay, so a few problems. I only have 8 deck joists, and I guess technically for every 16 inches I need 9, and I'm missing one. So if I were to just make it work, I would be doing it every 20 inches. Well, lo and behold, and not so surprisingly, I completely screwed this up. I am, well, retarded, folks. I did the math incorrectly, and although I can promise you I have my high school certificate, leaving my brain behind on the trail somewhere left me with an extra deck joist on the ground. I did, in fact, have the correct amount of joists for 16-inch on centers, and I could have literally thrown myself off that cliff. I was so disappointed about that. But, as the saying goes, with a slight twist, when you give yourself lemons, you make lemonade. I guess that lonely leftover deck joist has a different purpose in life. I had to accept the 20-inch on center spacing and hope to never make that mistake again. That said, at this moment, I can't get onto the joist over there because I can't reach. It's too tall. And so I'm gonna see if I can't rig up some little ladder here quickly, just with the scrap wood that's laying around, so that I can get up there and measure. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'm realizing this is gonna take me a lot longer than I think, and I'm probably not gonna get as much done as I would have hoped to tonight, or today. It's 3 o'clock now. Positioning the ladder remained to be a challenge throughout these next few hours.
girl out.
Okay, it is 10 after 6. There I was proving to you that although I don't have chaps on, the first safety thing I was taught about using a chainsaw is to hold it effing tight. And that is what I do each and every time I'm using this chainsaw. No, I'm not discounting safety gear by any means, and I'm still working on finding or making a suitable pair of chaps for myself. But you can be wearing all the safety gear in the world and feel protected, but if you aren't paying attention and holding tight on that saw, then it's like trying to run from first to third base in a ball game without touching second plate. You're missing a pretty crucial step. As I was laying the boards out, I was noticing how warped they were, and in order to properly screw them in straight, I would need a pry bar of sorts. I was also feeling short on time at this point, needing to get home and tend to all the other tasks and daily chores of my life. Needing to get home to see Clyde, who had an early vet appointment the next morning, a ways out of town, and I needed to head to work as well. I was also uncertain of how the first deck board should rest up on the front of the cabin, so for those reasons combined, I ended things here for now. Next time, I'll get the cabin joists installed, insulation, plywood, and go over my new thoughts on how to proceed with this project.